Hello and welcome back. And so finally something new here. I know the channel has been nothing but skies over Britain for a while, but we've got a Gest of Robin Hood, and my brother and I have started playing this this new excellent game from GMT Games, and we've got a playthrough here. It's our second try. Our first one was less than successful. You'll probably hear some references to that. But I wanted to mention that one of the reasons that the pace of videos has been so incredibly slow recently, for anybody who's been paying any attention, it's because I was moving. The eagle-eyed among you will spot in my little video capture up there that the background is different than it has been. But we moved recently, and I'm now settled in the new place, and so hopefully the pace of videos is going to pick back up again to where I want it to be, as well as the fact that I'm going to finally get back to playing some games with my brother, and even some games solo, which I love doing. So with all of that out of the way, I'm going to turn you over to us playing A Gest of Robin Hood by GMT Games. I mean, I figure, last time I came away from it and I was like, I must have played that really badly. And I think I did as Robin Hood. However, as we now know, we also missed a couple of crucial things that I think made it much worse.
Oh, that the one in the confiscate going into revolt. I want to look at that card.
Yeah, that was a really,
right there.
really, really big one. Yeah, that one was obviously enormous.
That has a huge effect.
Right. So let's see. I need to remind myself of in setup how I do this deck. Is it you put down 4 cards? Then
here, I'll pull it up again, and because we somehow messed it up last time.
Well, I know exactly how we messed it up. We messed it up because I was doing it face up as opposed to face down, and so what ended up happening is that the fortune cards ended up being one of the first 3 cards of the deck rather than one of the last 3 cards.
Got it.
So that's entirely my fault.
This says, where's the deck set up? Separate the Royal Inspection cards, the King Richard's Return, and the 5 fortune events.
So we've done that. So that's the...
Shuffle the remaining 24 cards together.
Okay, that's that.
So I assume you have 24 there?
I do.
Deal out 3 piles of 4 regular events.
1, 2, 3, 4 regular events. That's 1 pile, 2 piles, 3 piles. So I got 12 left. That seems right.
Shuffle a random fortune event into each pile. So have we shuffled the random fortunes?
I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm going to do it again. So I basically put
1 into each.
1 into each, and then we shuffle them.
And then shuffle those. Yeah.
And then I put 2 on top of that.
And then deal 2 more on top of it. So
this is what we did wrong. This is what we did wrong last time. Is the 2 actually got put on the bottom.
Okay.
And then these.
So then place King Richard's Return on the bottom of 1 pile.
Yeah. So that's this guy. So basically, then I stack the deck.
And the Royal Inspection on the bottom of the other 2.
Yep. So there's our deck.
And now we should have the deck.
All right, I think that's right. And so the main thing is that there at least 2 cards will come out, giving us each like a kind of a chance before that fortune card comes out.
Right.
Which is it came out like as the first card last time, which was really weird.
Yep.
But we also got to shuffle the Traveler's deck.
Traveler's deck.
And these 2 are already separated out. Well, I have to... Oh, right. Real quickly, I have to put down a hidden area. You should put one down, too, if you can. I think you can, right?
I will check.
What color? Oh, I need to choose a color. I think I'm green, probably. Robin Hood is probably green, is my guess. Yeah, Robin Hood is green.
So that appears to be a blue one, but it also appears to be too low.
Oh, really?
Really? What? Can you see mine?
I can't see anything in there because it's opaque to me.
You can't see the zone. You can see the zone though?
I can see the zone.
Okay.
But I can't see anything in it.
A weird color. It's like transparent, so I'm seeing.
Well, it should be slightly transparent to you because you're blue. Like my green one is slightly transparent, which allows me to see things that are in it. So then I have placed my merry men, and you have no idea which of those 4 is Robin Hood. In place.
Actually, don't.
So with that, I think we're set up.
Does one of them have to be Robin Hood?
Yes, one of them has to be Robin Hood. So with that, I believe we are set up, right?
So we draw an event card.
So we draw an event card. You want to take care of that? Pay 1 shilling to replace 1 henchman with a merry man. Oh my god. Pay 2 shillings to replace up to 2 merry men in 1 space with a henchman each.
Ooh.
So the thing is, this literally puts me in a position where I think I've got to play this event. And just to be clear, we're still playing this in sort of like, yes, we're playing against, we're just going to...
Are you recording this one, by the way?
What?
You're not recording this one.
I am, yeah, I am.
Oh, you are?
I figured why the heck not? But so we'll play...
Hey, man, I'm good with that.
Well, let's make a whole lot of mistakes so people can learn from us as a cautionary tale.
So I would think I would agree, because you don't want me getting a chance to replace Robin Hood.
No, I mean, that seems like it would be terrible.
For just 2 shillings?
Yeah, exactly. So, and, you know, I think one of my deeds is like I can spend a shilling to do this anyway. So the cost isn't so bad. These coins do a cool little flip thing. So I'm gonna play this as an event, which puts me there. And then I am going to... This is interesting. Which dude do I want to replace? I think I'm going to replace this person of hench with a merry man.
Okay.
And all of that just to prevent you from playing the event. Wow.
I feel like I must hire.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think you're just a little bit light early in the game.
Yep, well, we'll fix that for the first space. We can fix that with 4 in Nottingham.
Yep.
And then...
That's it. Because you...
No, I can do it in up to 3 spaces.
No, because you chose single plot.
Because it's a single plot. Yep.
1 and 1. Yep. I mean, you could do plots and deeds, and then you could do it. No? Okay.
No, the reason I wanted to be able to do the choice this turn.
I don't think that's bad.
After I see the event.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. All right, well, that's good, because the event's not good for you.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Wow, that event is interesting for me. Wow, interesting. Depends on what you do with all these henchmen in Nottingham.
Isn't it, though?
Like, I mean, right now, that event makes no sense for me. But if all those henchmen go to someplace bad, you know, it's interesting. I don't
even know where bad would be.
Well, I would think.
By the way, let me find this. Did you look at the frequently asked questions in errata?
I did not. Dude, I don't read the play. We've established that in Skies Over Britain. I don't read the rules or anything like that.
I don't read rules. Rules.
No, what was in there that was interesting?
Let me find that. Think. Well, thought I saw it. Oh yeah. So rules of play, adjacency in rivers. Nottingham is adjacent to Mansfield. So
yep,
it is adjacent to that.
Yes.
So,
but caravans can't go from Mansfield to Nottingham, but
correct,
dudes can.
But they just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
It is adjacent to that.
Yeah.
Even though there's no road.
Yeah.
It's not adjacent to these two because of the river.
Yeah, unless you place a river, like a bridge there.
A bridge.
Yeah.
Correct.
All
but
right.
this one is already, so
All right.
they don't have to move out of the road.
Got it. Okay.
So that I thought was interesting.
That is interesting.
Or it's valuable to know.
It is. Agreed.
Golly. So I do believe one option would be I shall patrol.
Yep, that's what I figured you'd do.
But I think given the fact that I believe I have to patrol 4.
Yes.
And the reason is if I want to
reveal both.
Reveal them both, because I need to reveal them both for you not to be able to move them. Oh, it can actually move from an adjacent space.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not going to stop me from moving guys from here to here.
Yes.
Again, I don't know that that's a particularly bad move, though. I mean, it means that I have to do something because this camp is now extremely vulnerable. Yep. So that's still...
Yeah, I think I am still going to do that. I'm going to flip those 2. All right, well, we know where Robin Hood is.
Yeah, he's right here.
Of course.
So that's your... You can do another patrol. I mean, you could move these guys...
I'm sorry. Sorry, I meant to...
Oh, right. Did you pay your 2 shillings for that patrol?
I paid the 2 shillings for that one. My question is, do I want to do another?
Right.
And I don't believe that I do. But I believe that I will confiscate. What I want to do? Trying to figure out whether I should disperse.
Well, remember, this is not a parish.
Oh, thank you. Yep, that makes a big difference. Then I sure as hell don't want to disperse.
Right, because it's not going to be very
So here
effective.
we're going to find out the... Tell you what, I'm just going to jump. I'm going to do a single plot is all I'm going to do.
Okay. So this is now very interesting for me. So the problem is I can obviously do this, right? But the problem is if I do it, the merry man that I move in is going to be revealed. Is that right? Sneak.
It doesn't say that.
Oh no, the destination
It
is
says
not submissive. Got it.
well, wait a minute. What do you mean? I assume you're talking about the
Sneaking.
the event.
Yeah. Oh, and that's true. The event doesn't. The event is not a sneak. You're right. You're right.
You're right. It's just move a hidden merry man to a parish from an adjacent space, then move all henchmen there to Nottingham. So I think you can literally just move one and then.
So the other thing I could do. But the other thing I could do is I could do some recruiting, which would, let me just confirm this, up to 3 non-submissive spaces, which would allow me to put 2 hidden merry men here, which would protect the camp. How does disperse work? Oh, yeah, sorry, you can't disperse in that space. Sorry.
But I can capture.
You can capture.
That's the way in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 1-to-1 even in the forest, unlike.
Yeah. So odds are, unless I get rid of your dudes, there's a very high percentage chance of me losing that camp. Right?
Well, again, I think if you had 4.
Yeah, if I hire in or
Well,
recruit there.
However, that's assuming, okay, on one turn I do that. But that's a multi-turn potential, especially since I did a single plot.
Yeah. I mean, and if I move,
It was one of the reasons I wanted to do the single plot was to force, hey, you know I'm going first next time.
Yeah, if I do the event, then if I do the event, I can send your dudes back.
Yep.
Then you'd have to move 3 of them in there. Yeah, okay.
Oh, the thinking.
Oh, the thinking. One moment, please. I gotta remind myself which one of these dudes is. Not that one of these dudes is Robin Hood, but I gotta remind myself which
No,
one.
not that. I wouldn't expect that.
Which one is or isn't. So I'm gonna play the event, and I'm gonna move these dudes back to Nottingham.
I think that was the right play, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean it's at least it's slowing this occurrence down, and maybe I'll get an opportunity to do something.
All right.
Another event. This one could be fortune. It is not. Reveal Robin Hood to move up to 3 merry men from adjacent spaces into a space hidden, then may attempt to rob there. Place henchmen up to half the number of
That one doesn't help me.
Doesn't help you at all. It's kind of cool for me, actually.
Well, I feel like I have to patrol again. Gotta get him out. I'm just doing a single plot again. Now you have an interesting decision.
I do. Like, do I just give up that camp? If I give up that camp, you know, you're going to move one towards order. But I got a pretty good robbery attempt going on here in Southwell Forest, right? Plus, I get to hide all these dudes.
So you get to hide them all.
Well, there is one other thing I could do, though, now that I think about it. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, sorry. Okay. I think you've done a single event, right?
I did a single event.
All right. I am going to do plots and deeds. I'm going to recruit. So the first place I'm going to recruit is going to be here. Now what I'm thinking, let's see, hang on a minute. I need to read this more carefully. So what I'm thinking, I could use this recruit action to flip those 3 to hidden.
Yep.
But I think it makes more sense for me to just put 2 more there. Then you're it's going to take you a lot more to get at that camp. And I think I will spend 1 more shilling to place a merry man there. Now, I could swashbuckle.
Yeah.
Really, the only deed I can do is swashbuckle. Well, I could donate.
Can't you inspire?
No, because Robin Hood's not in a parish.
Oh, yeah, he's not in a parish yet.
So I could, at the risk of all my gold, I could donate there. But I think I'm going to swashbuckle and keep some gold on hand.
Okay.
And so I can move them here, here, or here. Trying to decide if I should just load them all up in that one space. Then you'd be hard pressed to really do anything. But then I'm really concentrated, and I don't know that that's a good thing. So I think I'm gonna move them to Tuxford.
Well, when you say I'm hard pressed, I'm curious. Can you only capture after everybody's been revealed?
Capture.
Doesn't say that.
Well, no. You can remove revealed enemy pieces.
Right.
So you'd have to reveal these 2 before you can remove them.
Right, but I could right now reveal. I could remove the 3 and the camp.
No, you have to. No, the camp is protected by unrevealed pieces.
Okay.
So you have to remove all the merry men, then Robin Hood, then the camps, and you can't remove unrevealed merry men. This is a crucial concept throughout Coin: is these revealed pieces, unrevealed pieces, kind of protect your camps.
Interesting. I haven't picked up on that when I played Liberty or Death.
I have not played Liberty or Death, so I don't know whether it plays out there. But in the Coin games I've played, That's a kind of a crucial concept for a lot of the kind of like camp-based factions. All right. Anyway, that's that. So we're back to you being first eligible, and we're revealing another card. I need a fortune card that does something really good for me right now, because I feel like I'm very much on the back foot here. You there?
I am. Yep.
You want to reveal the next event card?
I do. I was just reading one thing. So it is, and it is the case with camps. It's not the case with Robin Hood. Robin Hood does unrevealed merry men do not protect Robin Hood, but they do protect the camp.
Right. But Robin Hood would have to be revealed.
Maid Marian. There are no carriages, so this doesn't help me.
Perform a free single plot, and then swashbuckle or inspire with... That's actually a really good one. Ooh, cow, this is a good one. This is a good event for me. Ooh, because I can set one of these two to revolting. I can use a single plot to recruit without having to pay a shilling. This is a tough choice for you, because this event is useless for you.
Completely. One thing I'm learning is maybe I need to get carriages down just to have them for some of the events.
Yeah, well, also, you're running low on money.
I am.
Interesting. Remember we were saying when we first started looking at this, like the decision space in these coin games is like agonizing.
Yep.
Because here you are literally thinking to yourself, do I choose an event that does absolutely nothing for me as a defensive maneuver?
Yeah.
You don't get that in many games, frankly.
Nope. No, it's kind of beautiful. Ah. Interesting. Feels incredibly defensive.
Oh, it would be completely defensive. On the other hand, it's definitely would be a good. It would be a good turn of events for me. I mean, it's essentially giving me like a limited version of plots and deeds for free.
Yeah. I think I'm going to let you take. We're going to do a capture. So we'll capture those 3 off the prison, I believe.
Yep. Are you doing a single plot or plots and deeds?
I think I'm doing a plots and deeds.
So that's the only place you can capture.
That is the only place you can capture, correct.
So
I think I got to get some carriages out on the board.
Well, you got 2 places you can confiscate.
Oops, I guess I shouldn't put down what I'm doing. Which one?
I didn't even notice, so I think that's the good thing.
I'm trying to figure out if I should do a second one. I think I should. But boy, that really changes things.
Yeah. Because now you got to find a way to like undo that.
Yeah, I'm actually questioning that one. I think I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Just given that we have an inspection coming up soon, I think.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, and I hate to say
the
this.
inspection's not that soon.
No, it's not that soon. No, it's like 4 cards away.
I think I am going to.
Bear in mind, our goal here is to make as many mistakes as possible. Not too many rules ones, but enough so people are like, okay, well, we learned some things about how not
Really
to
don't
play
do
this
that.
game. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I'm going to take the event since it does allow me to
Oh yeah,
to
figured you
so
would and should.
a single plot, and I can't see why I wouldn't recruit. So I gotta place 2 merry men, and the question is, oh, I can only wait. Hang on. Oh,
Well, one or with the camp,
yeah.
or you can flip all of your merry men to hidden.
Yeah, I don't have any unhidden merry men. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I can inspire in one parish with any merry man. So I'm gonna take that opportunity to inspire in Mansfield.
Makes
And I
sense.
don't get to move anything to I only get +1 justice if I inspire in a revolting parish. I think that's it, right?
That's it.
Holy crap.
Holy crap. Okay.
Well, it's just, again, it's a good, it's a pretty good event. I however am going to forego that event. Reveal Robin Hood in a parish to place a camp there. Shift 1 step toward justice and gain 2 shillings. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm gonna rob. I'm gonna start robbing stuff. So first things first is I'm gonna rob here in Mansfield.
Okay.
So I reveal that merry man, and then I pull.
So you're doing a plot, single plot, or plots and deeds?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna do plots and deeds. So I have a noble knight. If successful, gain 3 shillings and put the card in the discard pile. If failed, put the card in the discard pile. So I'm not gonna, because I don't have a very good chance of succeeding here, I'm gonna just go for the easy one. So I got a -1 to this. Because I've got 1 merry man, he's got a 2 defense, but I'm rolling the green die because I'm in a revolting parish. Am I getting that right?
Yep, I think that's
so
correct.
I gotta roll a +2 or a +3. Nope. he gets discarded. Then I'm gonna...
You can do this in up to 3 spaces.
Yes. I'm gonna... Actually, am I gonna do that? I'd have to reveal at least 3 of these guys if I wanted to have any chance of robbing in this space. No guts, no glory, right?
No guts, no glory.
Oops, where'd that go?
Down here.
Thank you.
There's an easy one.
It failed. Set the pace.
Which,
So I might as well go.
Failure doesn't really hurt you.
Might as well go for the brutal punishment. So you've got +1. So again, I need a +2 or I've got -1. So again, I need a +2 or a +3, right?
Yep.
Stop there.
Oh, there you go.
So they go in the victims pile, and I get 3 shillings. Okie doke. And then finally, I'm gonna rob this carriage. So we flip the carriage, right?
I think we do. Yes, I think you have to.
So I've got +1, but I'm only rolling the white die. Am I doing that right, you think?
Yes, and what is the success roll?
0
defense.
Oh, yeah. 0 defense. So basically, I've got
so it's at a 1 with my henchman.
Yeah, so I got a +1.
Right.
Ah!
So that failed.
Okay. So then I'm going to use my deed to swashbuckle. And I'm going to move Robin Hood and that guy there and hide him. That's one thing I think I was missing a lot last turn, is this swashbuckle thing allows you to reveal Robin Hood and then promptly unreveal him.
Yeah.
Which I think is important because I kept losing him last game. Okie doke. Now it's your turn.
It is. Well, the event doesn't help, other than having them revealed. Trying to figure out why I wouldn't capture and send 3 merrymen off again.
I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I mean, the main
I mean,
reason...
I don't really need to hire. I think I am going to do that. So a single plot, and I will just simply capture. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Yep. All right, next one. Now we're getting closer. This is going to be a fortune event. Nope. Guy of Gisborne.
Only move one. I am going to pay 2 shillings to move my 4 henchmen here. And by moving my 4 henchmen there, I can reveal both of these.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even afford to move another spot. But I've made it harder to I made it harder to rob that at a minimum.
Yes. Virtually impossible to rob that at this point.
Yeah. And I believe I'm going to just do that because I don't see a point of any other action, to be honest with you.
I mean, the only other thing would have been the event. I don't know what the value of having. Well, I mean, I understand the value hypothetically, but I don't know the impact of putting Guy of Gisborne into the Travelers.
True.
I mean, he has 3 defense, and if there's a failure, you capture the Merrymen.
Yep.
No, but I'm
going to do what I did.
I think that's fine. I don't think I'm going to go for that event, which means I'm going to be plotting deeding it. So, biggest problem I've got right now is I just have so many guys captured. So like hiring is kind of ineffective right now, you know? I don't think, I mean, robbing doesn't have a lot of an impact right now. And I think I'm going to be okay with, I'm going to have to be okay with you. Okay. I'm going to sneak. So I'm going to trying to decide if I want to sneak like up here and try and make this parish revolting. Because the biggest thing going on right now is you got a lot of problems in terms of
some real revolting parishes.
Yeah. Can we look something up real quick? Is Nottingham considered a parish for like?
That's a good question. Separately from parishes, forests, and Nottingham.
Okay, so we agree that Nottingham isn't a parish.
It is not a parish.
Okay. So the reason I was trying to figure that out is like if I can get you down to 2 submissive parishes, right?
Yep.
So I think with my first sneak action, I'm gonna sneak Robin Hood and this dude over here. And then the question is whether I want to do another sneak action to move this guy here to kind of protect that camp some more and hide him.
Right.
I mean, 5 shillings. So yeah, I'm gonna also sneak this guy into here. And then now's an interesting choice. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but you know, Robin Hood is here. So I could either use Robin Hood to set this to revolting, but then he's kind of vulnerable. Or I could spend 2 shillings to do it. But since you don't have any dudes in there, you can't really capture him before I can move, right?
Yeah, I'm out of curiosity. I don't see any actions to move something back to submissive. Okay, yep, that's the only one.
Yep.
Yep.
So I am going to then inspire. So I reveal Robin Hood. Oops. And set that to revolt. So now you're down to 2 submissive parishes.
Yep.
That confiscation thing changes the dynamic a little, doesn't it?
A lot.
Well, the good news is you should be able to move that carriage in. Although the next one could be this fortune card, which they seem to have that 0 movement a lot. 1 second, I'm just going to move these down. So it is the fortune card.
It is the fortune card.
And it does have a 0.
Shit.
Interesting. The sheriff may move all henchmen to submissive spaces to shift 1 step towards order. Then Robin Hood may move all merry men to camps or forests and hide them to shift 1 step towards justice. So in essence, you could move all your dudes to Nottingham, Newark, or Retford. But when I read this, I think it means you like literally have to move everyone.
Yeah, sounds like it. I don't feel like I want to.
I wouldn't think you'd want to either.
But you may want to.
I very well may want to. So are you gonna not do it?
I don't think I should do it.
It doesn't seem particularly like a particularly great idea to me. I mean, let's be really clear. It doesn't seem like a very good idea to me because I could move Robin Hood and that dude into there, and then if you got a 0, I could attack that.
That was my thinking.
Yeah.
And it makes me not protect this one.
Yes, exactly.
So literally all my carriages become unprotected.
Yes. So I think I'm gonna move dudes there.
Yep.
And hide them. So I think this is either the royal inspection or the last one before it. No, this is the royal inspection.
Yep.
All right, this is interesting.
All right.
Oh wait, sorry. Hang on. Going back.
Oh, you actually should have moved 1 to justice.
Yeah, I should have moved 1 towards justice. That's what I was going to say.
But now you're going to move 2 to justice.
So now I move 2 to justice. Then I gain 1 shilling for each camp in a forest.
So 1 shilling.
but then I can perform a single rob plot. So I can just reveal all 4 of these guys and rob here, right? Because I get to hide them later.
Seems like it.
Be something good. Richard the Lee. Oh no, this is the dude I have to pay. Spend 3 shillings without rolling to set Retford to revolting and place a camp there. Holy cow. That's interesting. Huh. Holy cow, what would you do?
Don't know.
I mean, I would shift
Drops
1
you.
towards justice.
You would. It drops you down to 1 shilling.
Yeah. But the thing is, the odds of my getting to Retford.
Low.
All right, man. We're playing this game badly. So spend 3 shillings, set Retford to revolting, place a camp there, shift 1 step towards justice.
Remove the
remove
card.
the card from the game. Just go over there.
All right.
All right, and then I can return half the merry men in prison to available.
Then I get 1 shilling for each submissive. So you just took 1 shilling away from me by doing that.
Yep.
So I get 2 shillings. I don't think I have anybody. He's the only one in a revolting. And a revolting parish where henchmen outnumber merry men, so that one flips. And I think that's it.
Yep. Henchmen, now everybody's got to move from revolting parishes and forests to submissive spaces.
I gotta move from here anyway. He's submissive, but he'll move. I'm gonna do that.
All right. I'm going to hide these guys for a second. Have these guys redeploy up here to Retford. Actually, 1 second. We'll do it this way. Just going to redeploy 1 of them up to Retford.
This, by the way, is one of those. I don't think it would have mattered.
What?
Getting better at knowing the cards.
Oh.
And when I say knowing them, because there was no reason to do a single plot to try to move first when you get reset to moving first.
Oh, yeah.
So knowing that the royal inspection was coming.
Yep. There was no reason to sort of limit what you did. Although
Even
you
just
were
taking
a
the free-
little low on money. But
I
you
was,
still-
but the
you
thing
still
to
could
do
have, yeah.
in retrospect, if I had known and thought about the fact that, okay,
Yeah.
The only two cards left are a fortune and the royal inspection.
Yeah.
Do the ride. Don't have to keep people in Nottingham anymore. Ride them
Yeah.
to places with no merrymen and flip them.
Right. That's actually
the thing to do.
Yeah, you probably like right before. So interestingly, right before royal inspection comes out, for me, I may want to prevent you from plot and deeding, so you can't ride, because it's a good way to unrevolt places quickly.
Just go anywhere that there's not a merryman, or bring enough, and
yeah.
Yep. Live and learn.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in to our playthrough of A Gest of Robin Hood. If you're enjoying the game, the playthrough, the series, the channel, it'd be great if you could hit the like button. It really does a lot to help the channel. Subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you know when we produce content also really helps. It would be great if you would do that. And sharing the video with others who you think might like it would be great. But with that, we will say goodbye until next time here on Agility Snips Gaming Table.